Hello race fans! The Kringlemas season is here, and that means there's no better time for stock car racing. I'm your host Jeff Bist, here with my co-host and race analyst Nate Durnert. We're here today for the Kringlemas Klash, a preliminary race before the official WIRLY Miniracers Cup Series. The 16 Cup Series drivers have all come out here today to make a good first impression, as well as get some much needed track time. The crowd is absolutely packed today as, Nate, take it away!
Well, Jeff, you're talking about track time, and they're certainly going to be getting a lot of it here today. 50 laps around the Battery Surplus Speedway. It's a whole lot of racing in the dirt to get them ready for the main season. Certainly shaping up to be a big race today.
Right you are, Nate, but before we get to the main race, we first have to run through qualifiers. So let's take you down trackside where the first 8 cars are getting lined up and ready to take off. 8 of the cars already lined up and ready to go. They'll be making 2 laps around the Battery Surplus Speedway to determine their position in the main race.
Now, Jeff, while these qualifiers are going, I need to ask you something. It says right here in my notes that this track is 2/3 of a mile. Are we sure that it's 2/3 of a mile?
Yes, it's 2/3 of a mile.
2/3 of a mile.
It's 2/3 of a mile.
Hey, I got it. You don't need to get all pissy with me. You don't need to get your dick in a knot, alright? It's 2/3. I got you.
Coming down the back stretch now, it's Demi McKnight in the lead, followed closely behind by Andrew White. They go side by side into the turn, but Demi McKnight pulls ahead, and she will secure the pole position for the Kringle-Klash. Demi McKnight gonna be very happy to have that pole position for her first race out here. Now we will move on to the second round of qualifiers, the other 8 cars set up on the grid. Gonna be very interesting to see how Bill and Will Duke of Deuce Dukers perform on their home track today.
Wait. Their team name is Deuce Dukers.
Yes.
What kind of fucking team name is that? That is terrible.
It's their team name, Nate. See, they're having a little bit of trouble there in turns 1 and 2. There's Sandra Justice riding on the back of Molly West. She's gonna pull ahead for the lead as we come around to lap 2 of qualifiers. The Deuce Dukers having a lot of trouble there in the back of the pack. There's Richard Powers getting past both of them, coming around for lap 2. Molly West retaking the lead. Sandra Justice not too far behind. Richard Powers trying to fight off the pack. Dante Glum and Will Duke trying to get around him. They're not going to be able to do it. Molly West in the second round of qualifiers will take first row outside in the main race. Very disappointing finish for the Deuce Dukers back there.
I'm not entirely sure what I expected from a team called Deuce Dukers.
With that said, we now have our starting grid for the Kringle-Klash. 50 laps around the Battery Surplus Speedway. Let's not waste any more time.
Yeah, before we get started, I just want to say, I hate every single one of these team names, and I hope they all crash in the first corner.
What's with all the hostility, Nate? This is supposed to be a good first impressions race for our Cup Series drivers.
Well, they made a shitty first impression with me. With all these fucking team names. Deuce Dukers, Grazed Green, Gold, Dripped. It's all fucking terrible, and I hope they all crash.
Inspiring words from our race analysis as we kick off the Kringle-Klash. Molly West having a lot of trouble there in the front stretch. Richard Powers is going to take third. Andrew White in second. Demi McKnight barely holding on to the lead. Here comes Ashton Cunningham. Andrew White on the inside. Going into turn 3. Demi McKnight trying to pass him right back on the inside. Coming around the front stretch. Into the divider is Andrew White. Demi McKnight retakes the lead. Ashton Cunningham trying to make it 3 wide out of turn 2. Lots of beating and banging off these cars in these first few laps. Andrew White pulling away with the lead now. 3 wide out of turn 3. Ashton Cunningham starting to pull ahead. Into the divider again, it's Andrew White. Here comes Demi McKnight trying to retake the lead. She's gonna go on the inside, getting her nose in. Coming up to the tires. Andrew White into the tires. Demi McKnight retakes the lead. Will Duke moving up to third now. Ashton Cunningham cutting along the inside. He's going over Andrew White. Coming into turn 1, there's Richard Powers getting on the inside of Ashton Cunningham. Andrew White trying to get behind Demi McKnight. Here comes Richard Powers on the inside, passing Andrew White. He's now in second. Demi McKnight clinging onto her lead. Here comes Andrew White on the inside of turns 1 and 2. They're coming up to the tires now. Andrew White will take the lead. Richard Powers close behind in second. Dante Glum is making a run on Ashton Cunningham for third. Very impressive performance out of these electric cars early on in this race. What a show they're putting on.
Wait. Electric cars? What the fuck are we doing? I never said I was commentating for no goddamn electric cars.
But Nate, you're not commentating.
That's not the point, Jeff. Explain to me how we have electric cars out here racing V8s on a dirt track.
Well, Nate, WIRLY Miniracers
great,
has
now
spent a
here's the
lot of
sales
time and
pitch.
research on the electric car initiative, bringing electric cars to the speedways to compete with their gasoline counterparts. Bullshit! Coming through turns 3 and 4, it's Dante Glum followed by Richard Powers, Ashton Cunningham, Andrew White making a pass on the inside. He'll take third. Debbie McKnight close behind as well. She's gonna go for a pass on the inside. Weaving through those cars expertly, Demi McKnight now in third, Ashton Cunningham trying to make a run on her. There's Andrew White and Ryan Steele side by side. Ryan Steele making a run past Ashton Cunningham. Out of turn 2, Richard Powers takes the lead as Dante Glum goes into the tires. Demi McKnight will pull ahead into second. Ryan Steele going for third on the inside. Can he get his nose in? They're side by side. He pulls ahead to the divider. He's now in second. Demi McKnight hitting the divider. She will drop back with Dante Glum. Richard Powers into the tires.
Fuck!
Ryan Steele will take the lead. Going into turn 3 now. Ryan Steele holding the lead. Richard Powers. Debbie McKnight trying to make a run for second. Dante Glum defending fourth. Ashton Cunningham in fifth. Here they come into the dividers. Debbie McKnight pulling up to second now as they come through turns 1 and 2. Richard Powers having a lot of trouble on those tires. Dante Glum having trouble as well. Ashton Cunningham gonna go for a run for fifth. Ooh, big hit there. Ashton Cunningham will hit the inside wall and drop back. That's gonna give Julie Armstrong an opportunity to move up.
Now, as the race analyst, I need to point out that these electric cars are obviously too slow for this track. They're just holding up the V8s right now. It's honestly, they need to get off this track right now.
Nate, you're saying that while Demi McKnight and Ryan Steele are pulling away from the pack right now. Richard Powers in third, the only V8 currently in the top 5.
That don't mean nothing.
With that said, Demi McKnight holding a very impressive lead. Ryan Steele in second, Richard Powers in a distant third. Andrew White very close behind. He's gonna make a run at the divider. Cars starting to get very spread out now, taking a single racing line. There's a little bit of passing going on. Richard Powers trying to defend his position from Dante Glum. When they come to the dividers, they're both gonna have a little bit of a bounce. Andrew White gonna try and make another push on the inside. Here they come. He's getting his nose in on the outside. Andrew White pushed back by Dante Glum. He's gonna try and cut back into the inside. They're side by side coming to the divider. Andrew White will pull ahead. He's gonna shoot past Richard Powers now on the outside at turns 1 and 2.
Come on, Richard. Use your fucking V8 engine and get the fuck out of there. Cream these fucking electric cars.
Julie Armstrong trying to make a run for the top 5. She's going side by side with Dante Glum. Coming up to the divider now. They both hit the divider. Julie Armstrong now in 5th place. Things are looking to calm down a little bit now. The cars are getting spread out and taking their racing lines. Here comes Ashton Cunningham trying to get around Bill Duke. He's going to get hit into the inside wall, and Will Duke will pass on the inside.
So while the electric cars are running away with this race, the V8 drivers in the back are all beating and banging off each other, racing like dumbasses, competing for 10th fucking place. No wonder these fucking electric cars are running away with it.
Very well could be the case, Nate. The top 5 seems to be holding their positions right now, not really wanting to risk making moves off of each other. We've definitely seen some people drop back trying to make passes on the inside. Speaking of which, Dante Glum getting his nose on the inside of Julie Armstrong. They're going to go side by side up to the divider. Let's see what happens. Julie Armstrong takes the divider, but Dante Glum takes the inside wall, and she will defend her position for another lap. Andrew White seems to want to be making a crack at it too. Dante Glum and Andrew White get around Julie Armstrong going into turn 3.
Come on, Julie, peg him or something.
What?
Well, I don't know. What do women drivers normally do?
I don't think I understand the question, but now Dante Glum, Andrew White get around Richard Powers.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Andrew White and Dante Glum still side by side through turn 3 and 4. They're coming up to the dividers. Andrew White hits the divider. Dante Glum will pull ahead. Richard Powers and Julie Armstrong now beating and banging off Andrew White, trying to pull back ahead. Andrew White will get around Julie Armstrong. Dante Glum having a lot of trouble in the tires. Richard Powers pulling back ahead to 3rd. Julie Armstrong in 6th, right behind the electric cars. Lots of beating and banging off the top 5 right now. They're really starting to make lots of runs on each other, even with so much of the race left. Ryan Steele gonna make a pass on the backstretch. Going into turn 3 and 4, he will pull ahead and now has the lead. Coming up to the dividers, this is where things will get interesting. Demi McKnight retakes the lead through the divider. Dante Glum starting to get close to Richard Powers, might be trying to make a move, having trouble on the tires though. Richard Powers will pass Ryan Steele for second, but Ryan Steele trying to cut back on the insides of turn 3 and 4. They're side by side, Ryan Steele pulling ahead, they both come to the dividers. A battle for second forming at the front of the pack. Ryan Steele, Richard Powers, and Dante Glum all wanting that high position. Dante Glum having a lot of trouble in the tires. That's going to give Julie Armstrong an opportunity. She can't quite make it though. Coming on the inside, can't get her nose in. Coming up to the dividers again. Julie Armstrong going to make a pass on the outside. Turns 1 and 2, she's trying to get through. Dante Glum going to throw a block. Coming up to the tires now, Julie Armstrong having a lot of trouble. She will drop back.
Now see, this is what I find ridiculous. While you got this battling at the front going on, you also got this pack back here beating the shit out of each other, battling for 6. Like, instead of taking the opportunity to catch back up to the top 5, they're just beating the shit out of each other for no reason.
Right you are, Nate, but now Dante Glum having a lot of trouble with that backpack. Andrew White and Henry Young are now pulling ahead. Dante Glum dropping back, coming to the divider. Dante Glum will pull back ahead. He's now back in the top 5, but that pack is coming very close to him. There goes Tyler Marks, the other member of Red Electric, into the top 5. Dante Glum close behind. He's going to get a bump on the inside. He will retake 5th, but here they come to the divider. Andrew White will pull ahead. Ryan Steele in 6th. Dante Glum battling for 7th with Henry Young. They're going to get bounced off each other coming to the tires. It looks like Dante Glum's going to make a run on Tyler Marks. Coming down the front stretch, they're side by side. Lap 30, coming to the divider. Dante Glum is ahead. Tyler Marks will slip on the inside. The Deuce Dukers having a lot of trouble defending their positions. Richard Powers trying to defend 2nd place from Ryan Steele, trying to get around him in turns 3 and 4. Coming up to the dividers again. Looks like everybody's gonna hit. Julie Armstrong will pass up to 4th.
God, that is disappointing. To be the only team out here with a dirt track is your home field advantage, and you're getting shown up by everyone else here.
Right you are, Nate. The Deuce Dukers having a lot of trouble all day, not even having a shot at the lead this whole race. Coming down the back stretch now is the top 5. It looks like they're all taking the same line. Here comes Julie Armstrong trying to get in the side of Ryan Steele. Going through turns 3 and 4, she will pass on the inside. Coming up on Richard Powers now to the dividers. They're all getting clumped up together. The top 3, it's a battle for first. Julie Armstrong trying to get on the inside, can't quite do it.
Yes,
lots of trouble in the tires now. Richard Powers will take the lead. Julie Armstrong can't quite get it in to take 2nd from Demi McKnight. She will drop back to 4th. Ryan Steele taking 3rd. Demi McKnight trying to retake the lead. Can she get her nose in? Not quite. Richard Powers running away with the lead now. Demi McKnight in 2nd. Ryan Steele in 3rd. Julie Armstrong in 4th. Andrew White in 5th. And Tyler Marks in 6th. He might be trying to make a run for the top 5. Here it is at the divider. He will pass along the inside. He is now in the top 5. You can see the Deuce Dukers back there in 10th and 14th. Very rough positioning for those two. Demi McKnight getting a run on Richard Powers. Coming up to the divider now. What's going to happen? It looks like she's going to go on the inside. She's going to retake the lead. Starting to pull away. It looks like the cars are going to even back out. Ryan Steele going for the lead. Richard Powers right with him side by side into turn 3. Side by side all the way through. Here they come on the front stretch up to the divider. Richard Powers is going to put Ryan Steele into the divider. He has retaken the lead. Demi McKnight not letting Richard Powers run away with it. She's bumping bumpers going into turn 3. Looks like she's going to hold off. Coming down to the front stretch. They're coming up to the dividers. Both clip the divider head on. Richard Powers still in the lead through turns 1 and 2. Julie Armstrong having some trouble there. Demi McKnight going to retake the lead on the back stretch.
Come on, Richard, get in there.
Will Richard Powers get his nose in on the inside? He can't quite do it. He's bumped out of the way. Demi McKnight takes the lead. Julie Armstrong passing up to 4th. Might be making a run on Ryan Steele on the inside. Can't quite do it. There's Andrew White going to retake 5th. They're side by side with Julie Armstrong into turn 3. Julie Armstrong trying to hold the inside into the wall. She will drop back. Andrew White in 4th. Julie Armstrong in 5th. Ryan Steele on the inside of Richard Powers through turn
fuck.
2. He will take second.
No,
Andrew White
come
coming
on,
on the outside of
no.
Richard
What
Powers
the
through turn
fuck,
3.
Richard? Come
Richard Powers
on.
back down to
Fucking
4th.
bullshit.
Demi McKnight running away with the lead right now as we come to lap 41. 10 to go.
Richard needs to stop twiddling his dick in his hand if he wants to win this race. What the fuck are the Dukers doing?
Well, I don't know, Nate. It looks like Will Duke put Bill Duke into the divider coming down the front stretch.
Well, that's just fucking stupid. You're gonna do that to your teammate while you're running 10th?
Tension certainly running high here at the Kringle-Klash. Every driver fighting for the positions in their first race, trying to make as big of a statement as possible. And I guess Will Duke just wanted to make a bigger statement for himself rather than for his team.
That's just fucking stupid. This ain't even a points race.
Right you are, Nate, and it looks like Bill is having a lot of trouble, not able to really recover. He's now battling for 14th with Molly West, who you will remember started second in this race before dropping back after some sort of motor failure. Demi McKnight still holding the lead, followed by Ryan Steele, Andrew White. There's Richard Powers and Julie Armstrong. Julie Armstrong going to pass at the divider. She will be in 4th now, coming to lap 44. Looks like she's making a run on Andrew White, going into turn 3. Can she get on the inside? Not quite. Andrew White defends his position to 3rd. 6 to go here at the Battery Surplus Speedway.
God, Richard Powers is just playing with my fucking dick right now. He had the lead, Jeff. He had the fucking lead, and then he just threw it away. Look at the fucking field right now. This is ridiculous. Those two are just gone. They're just fucking gone, Jeff.
Richard Powers looks like he's making a run on Julie Armstrong, coming down to the backstretch. Richard Powers will pass on the outside. He's now in 4th. Julie Armstrong back down to 5th. Demi McKnight still holding the lead with only 4 laps to go here at Battery Surplus. Ryan Steele seemingly the only one, even in competitive range, to take the lead. We'll see if he can make some moves. It looks like he's having trouble in the tires. Demi McKnight starting to pull away through 3 and 4. Only 3 laps to go here. Coming to the divider now. Ryan Steele gets a good run on the divider. Will that be enough? He's closing the lead as they come down to the tires. He's going to make a run on the outside. They're side by side going into 3. Ryan Steele trying to get ahead. Demi McKnight will barely edge him out. He's trying to cut down on the inside. Coming to the divider now. Ryan Steele will pass on the inside. 2 laps to go. Can Demi McKnight retake the lead? It doesn't look like she's going to be able to. She can't get a run now. Having a little trouble on the tires. Ryan Steele pulling ahead. Richard Powers having a lot of trouble back there. He's dropped all the way back down to 7th. White flag is out here at Battery Surplus. Ryan Steele running away with it. Demi McKnight in 2nd. Andrew White in 3rd. There's Tyler Marks in 4th. Julie Armstrong in 5th. Kyle Evans in 6th. Richard Powers, said before, back in 7th. That's Henry Young in 8th. Coming to the checkered flag, it's Ryan Steele who will win the Kringle-Klash here at the Battery Surplus Speedway. What a race.
Man, I'm fucking pissed off now.
What's wrong, Nate?
Well, I came out here to see some great dirt track racing among the big V8s, and all I got was a dominant performance out of electric cars.
Yes, it was quite an impressive performance out of the electric cars for their debut race. There's Ryan Steele doing a burnout in front of the crowd. I'm sure he's very happy to have his first win, especially at the first race for the WIRLY Miniracers.
This is bullshit. I'm gonna go get fucking drunk in the infield. Fucking stupid ass electric
Well, it appears we're not getting any more race analysis out of Nate Durnert. So congratulations to Ryan Steele of Red Electric for his first win here at the Battery Surplus Speedway. I'm Jeff Fist, and this has been the WIRLY Miniracers Kringle-Klash. If you enjoyed this, please let us know, and we hope to see you next time for the start of the Miniracers Cup Series.